Good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for a daily Bitcoin, USD, and ChainLink analysis video. Hey, it's a Friday, so happy freaking weekend. Hope you guys had an amazing week. I know I certainly did. In today's video, there's not really much to talk about, right? Everything we've been talking about over the past few weeks now has all come to fruition. And hey, I'm not going to brag or anything over here. I'm just saying that, okay, the plan has gone well. Now it's all about waiting and seeing it through, right? Now, I don't want to go over everything again, but we'll do a quick recap. Like I said, there's not much to really talk about in terms of what is going to happen now. Everybody knows that the key level to be waiting to break is around 9,750, 9,800, somewhere around there, right? So what we're going to do is just do a quick recap in regards to what we've been talking about over the past, 10 days, right? Because that will put into context the magnitude of what is going on over here, okay? So here we have the 1 hour time frame, and should I start with this because there were a couple of plays that we did have over here today, but okay, essentially we broke this potential consolidation, head and shoulders formation, whatever the hell you want to call it over here. Not really a head and shoulders, but whatever, it's distribution, broke it to the downside. The measured move over here was 9,250, and a lot of people are waiting for that 9,250, 9,300 region to get their bids in. But I wasn't, okay? I actually did take a trade, a scalp trade, okay? Scalp trade at 9,250. I'm already out of that position, and I will be looking to see how that plays out. Why did I take it at 9,350, and why did I not wait for 9,250? Well, like I've been talking about, right? Over the past 15 days, 9,350. That level is a key level on the monthly time frame. And what's the date, guys? It's the 29th, right? We're about to close the month very, very soon. In my opinion, that level is going to see some play. So I wanted to take a trade off that level instead of being a little bit more greedy and wait for 9,250, which is what I would have usually done, but not entirely, right? Because there were other things lining up with the 9,350 region, and a lot of you know this play of mine. On the first breakout, after consolidation, the first test of the 4 hour 10 SMA is a buy for a quick scalp opportunity. We also had a few other things line up. For instance, on the 4 hour mango vine, we switched green. On the 1 hour mango vine, we got the buy opportunity, and hey, right over there we got the bounce. So everything playing out really, really well. But honestly, guys, the big one for me, okay, everything lined up with the monthly 9,350 region, right? We've been eyeing this for far too long. Now, as much as I would have liked to waited for the buy at around 9,250, I again, very similar to our trade at around 8,650, right? I would have liked to wait for the bid at around 8,550, but again, the 2-day 21 EMA, the 2-day 200 moving average, that key level, I can't risk the trade bouncing away from me, and I was rewarded for taking the trade over there. Very similar situation over here, but hey, on a much lower scale. Okay. Now the question is, do we see continuation from here, or do we simply see a rejection and come back down to the 9,250? Both are a possibility. I know that's not very helpful, but if we even start closing a 1 hour candle above this 9,450 region, I do think that we're going to make our way to around 9,550ish, 9,600 region again. I do want to point out that on the 1 hour time frame, we have triggered some bullish divergence. As you can see right over here, this orange zone over here, we can go ahead and mark it out for you actually, between this point over here and this point over here, and on our price, this point and this point, right? So we have our 1 hour bullish divergence that is officially triggered, but the question is, how far does this take us? Oh, by the way, I do want to inform everybody who is in the Mango Seed program that the Mango Mom oscillator, as you can see over here, Mango Mother, is officially published. If you did put your TradingView ID in the Google Doc provided in the Mango Seed group, then you should have already received access. If not, put your name down in that document, or just PM me PM me your TradingView ID and I'll go ahead and get it done. But yeah, just as a quick heads up, this is really cool. If you have not watched the entire Mango Momentum Oscillator module yet, please go ahead and watch that. If you use this indicator in conjunction with that module, your life is going to become so much easier when pertaining to oscillators and divergences, etc, etc. This indicator allows you to do a lot of cool things, a lot of convenient things, right? Nothing groundbreaking or anything. This is a very convenient indicator. So for example, we're looking at the 1 hour RSI right now, right? We can go ahead and show the daily RSI as well, and this now right here, this pink line over here is your daily RSI used with the strategies outlined in those modules will be very powerful. I've actually been testing it for the past 1 month, and I've begun to use it as one of the core tools in my trading belt. So yeah, please don't waste this. Use it. And yeah, if you haven't reached the oscillator module yet, just be patient, watch the entire module, and then use it. Okay. All right. So going back to what you're talking about, 1 hour bullish divergence is triggering into this resistance line over here at 9,410. If this does take us above 9,410-ish and start closing candles about this 1 hour 21 EMA that we can use as a guide for this resistance line, then I do think we're going to make our way back to around 9,600, right? So that's the forecast or analysis that we have for the lower time frames, but we have something much bigger going on the higher time frames, guys. And again, we've been talking about this all the way since the 20th, right? But to be honest, we've been outlining the potential of this all unfolding way before that. I think this is the beginning of the month. Okay, so for those of you who are just tuning in, we're going to go ahead and do a quick recap just to show the magnitude of what may be unfolding as we speak. So let's go ahead and switch on over to the daily time frame just to get a better view of what is going on. And you can see that, hey, right here is a quick summary of the potential impact of this move. Okay, if you guys don't know what this is signifying or indicating or pointing to, rather, we'll get to this very soon. So leading up to this move all the way over here, if you guys do remember, I missed this initial run from around 7,200 all the way up to 10,000. Krisha did take this trade right around 7,700 when the mango vine on the 12-hour flipped green, right? That was the first time it flipped green, and by all means you can take the trade right over there, and Krisha did. I, on the other hand, was waiting for a retest of 7,200, 7,300 region. I did not get it. Trade ran away. I was patient, waiting for the move towards the downside for the next time the mango 12-hour wine gives us the signal along with our other levels lining up, right? Again, you don't want to trade anything in isolation, right? Anything in isolation, as no matter how powerful you think it is, right, guys? No matter how powerful you think something is, always look at the picture holistically. Never tunnel vision, never lose sight of the big picture, because you could get hurt. Okay, so right over here on the daily time frame, we came down to our levels 8,540-ish, right? But again, the real good trade was on the 2-day 21 EMA, which we got. Okay, both these wicks over here, guys, came down onto the 2-day 21 EMA, right? And I missed both of them. If you guys caught that, good on you. I missed both, was really bummed. I did get trades off the 8,550 region though. Happy about that. And then it panned out really well for us, right? And we went all the way up back to the 10,000 region, and this region over here was where I was selling calls and taking premium, taking profits. That's how I was taking profits, rather. And then we essentially started unhedging out of our position and waiting for the next buy opportunity. And why was that? Because we were speculating this move forming, right? Everybody was looking for the big dump towards the downside, looking for 7,200, 7,700, and I was of the other impression entirely, right? Now, I wasn't saying that we weren't going to dump. I was saying that, hey, we're either going to break from here, or if we do dump, we're going to dump harder than people think. We're going to come down to around 6,400. But many times I said that, guys, I think everybody is ignoring the possibility that we just do this, right? This is exactly what I kept drawing. If you guys go ahead and watch those videos that I was doing on the weekends where we were taking those trade ideas, right? We were putting up potential trade ideas. This is what I was saying. I'm like, guys, we could simply consolidate over here, just chop everybody out. People looking for longs too early, people looking for shorts too early, which is why we were being patient. That's why we were hedging our bets at these resistance levels, right? And we weren't looking for big short trades. Now we can start getting a little bit more aggressive for a break to the upside or a break towards the downside. Why? Well, you're seeing it, right? We are about to come close to the end of this consolidation over here. We are at the apex of this potential triangle. Now, this could be a bull flag, this could be a distribution symmetrical triangle. We don't really fully know until the break happens. And anybody telling you, oh man, this is so obviously a bull flag, this is so obviously a distribution bearish flag, man, just take them with a grain of salt, push them out of your head, and just know that nothing is for certain in this life. All right, if there's one thing the chart should ever tell you, that the only thing that is certain is uncertainty. Confidence should and will be punished in this game. All right, well, not confidence. I'm being a little harsher there. Overconfidence and arrogance should get punished and will eventually get punished. All right, so go back to what I was saying. We were postulating this very consolidation or symmetrical triangle forming, right? And now I know this is sounding like I told you so. And yeah, perhaps I'm saying I told you so. More so to say, hey guys, sometimes it takes longer than you expect. Everybody wants to move up or move down almost immediately. Sometimes it just goes sideways, man. And that's actually what happens, right? Impulsive move out of a consolidation, right? We talk about this in the C program in the trend analysis module, right? You can call this your consolidation, right? Consolidation, impulsive move, consolidation. Now, here's the question. Impulsive move up or impulsive move down? Well, that is the big question. Okay, we're going to go ahead and talk about why we were playing it the way we were. Okay, why did we take our trade over here? Why did we re-enter at 8,650-ish? Why did we not wait for 8,550? That's the horizontal level, right? Well, very simple. The answer is far more simpler than you would think. Just the 2-day 21 EMA again, guys. Very similar to what I was talking about, right? That let me go ahead and turn everything off for you guys. Okay, everything off. Okay, just turn off the Tenkin, turn off the Kijun, turn off the EMAs too. Just keep only the 21 EMA. By the way, guys, Mango Ribbon is completely free. You should find the link down below, and yeah, just use the link down below, you'll get access. So here was the first test. That's the one I missed. We got it twice within the 2-day span on one 2-day candle, 2 1-day candles gave it to us. I missed both. This time around, I wasn't going to miss it. And look at that. This time we got it we got twice within 2 2-day candles, right? So these are about 2 days. We had 4 days to get the position is essentially what I'm trying to say. And both times, guys, over here and over here, it lined up with the 12-hour wine. And you guys know how much I love that confluence. So 12-hour wine, 200 moving average on the 2-day, 221 EMA. Okay, again. And what else? It lined up with what we postulated, our thesis that, hey, we might be putting in a bull flag. We might be putting in a consolidation. Doesn't need to be a bull flag, but it's a consolidation. And in a consolidation, at the support region, you can long. At the resistance region, you can short. Now, that's where we took our trade. What were we looking for? On the break towards the upside, we were looking at one key level, right? Do you remember what that level was, guys? We were talking about it ever since the 20th. That was the 9,350-ish region, right? Somewhere around here, I do believe. Let me go ahead and mark it. Somewhere around here. Okay, it doesn't need perfect. Somewhere around there, okay? These wicks over here. Remember what I was saying, guys? I'm like, hey, if we take out these wicks, then we're likely going to make our way up to 9,600 region, right? And that's pretty much what we did. In fact, we got a little further, right? I think we got higher than that. What's the high? 9,625. All right, cool. So almost 9,600. A little higher than that. Okay, cool. So that worked out really well. But why was 9,350 important other than these wicks over here that were lining up with it? The big reason, guys, was the monthly level. The monthly level that everybody seems to be ignoring for some reason. Nobody seems to be talking about it. Everybody's getting stuck on the lower time frames, and the monthly level right over here, guys, 9,350 region. We've been talking about it for a month now on this monthly level, and this is what I'm eyeing, right? We're going into this monthly close. We have too much lining up with it right over here. Man, gotta go ahead and clear this up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and use the object tree. TradingView has updated this, so making it a lot easier for us to hide things. Hide there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We can go ahead and hide this trend line too over here. Nope, did not click that right. Can't click it. There you go. Okay, cool. And height. Okay, so this major level over here, this is what I'm looking for to at the end of this month. I'm looking for the month to close above it, but I'd like to see a nice close, a nice strong close. So somewhere around 9,450ish, 9,550 would be really nice. If we can close above this wick over here, well, if we close the month above 9,600, 9,580, that's going to be really nice, guys. So if we get that strong monthly close, and it does look like one of two things is happening, either we are getting baited into buying around this position because currently the month is about to close, okay, and we are living right above it, 9,385, now 9,350-ish. At the key level towards the monthly close, we're either getting baited in or the bulls are defending it, one of the two. And this is where it is kind of like what's happening? Should I be a little bit more cautious? Should I wait for the month to close and then take my position, which by the way is what I'd recommend if you haven't been doing what I have been doing, right? Remember guys, don't look at my isolated position right now and be like, oh, Sean is doing this, so I should do this too. No, think about the fact that one, I've been trading this all the way from around here, right, from 8,500, rolled it to the top over here, hedged my position over here, sold calls, taking profits, taking premium, and I'm not sitting in a stressful position at all. In fact, the complete opposite, very stress-free. And I took my long over here as well. And in fact, I do want to completely be fully transparent over here. I did hedge a bit of my position yesterday at around 9,500-ish. As you can see, we did go up higher. You guys know I never try to time tops, right? I didn't care. Right on this candle over here, saw a little bit of resistance before I was going to bed, heading out for the night. I'm like, you know what, just going to hedge a little bit of my position. Why? Because we're sitting at resistance, right? If you draw this as a symmetrical triangle on the higher time frames, it was very likely that, hey, I mean, wake up the next morning and completely dump. I do want to hedge a little bit. Yes, I trend trade, but I also take some profits at key macro levels, okay? And we are sitting at a very key macro level. And in the morning now, today, when I woke up, okay, cool, I'm going to wait for an opportunity to unhedge my position and also take some quick scalp trades. And the key level that, of course, I'd be eyeing was at 9,350. It's pretty much stuck in my head. It's one of the big advantages of doing these daily videos with you guys, is because I'm kind of reinforcing my ideas in my own head, right? I'm telling it to you guys over and over again. It is almost impossible for me to not play the ideas. I'm brainwashing myself. So 9,350 is a key level for me where I'm looking for this to get defended. And like I said, guys, I'm sitting really stress-free right now, collected a lot of profits throughout this region already. And if we do break towards the upside, it's just going to be a big bonus for me. If we break towards the downside, well, it's not going to hurt at all. It's a pretty much a risk-free trade at this point. So keep that in mind and be very careful leading into this monthly close, right? Yes, I digress a little bit there. The big thing that we're talking about is this monthly level over here at around 9,350. These candle closes over here, and as you can see, we used it as resistance over here, broke it, tested it, closed underneath, had the drive down, came up over here, used the resistance, tested it over here. Now the question is, can we close above it, right? We took out these wicks over here, which was really key actually, right? Taking out this wick over here, this high of around 9,219, and the next high that broke this high, which was at 9,485. So we're making highs and highs on a monthly basis, a really good sign. And hey, this is bullish, man. Overall, this is bullish. We close a nice candle over here, preferably above 9,700-ish on a monthly. I think people are going to be a little bit surprised when they see the move happen earlier than they expect, because everybody's going to be looking at around 9,800 as a resistance, right? But hey, if the month closes even at 9,700, guys, I'm likely going to be increasing my position and looking for that big move. So now the question is, what is that big move? Well, let's go ahead and have some fun over here. And we do have a potential bull flag, right, that we were drawing on the daily time frame right over here. You could draw this on the 2-day time frame too. Now we can go ahead and unhide these lines that are not showing. Come on, are you on the 2-day time frame? Why aren't you showing? Oh, oopsies, that was a little stupid. Okay, so let's go back on to the daily, because this looks a lot more beautiful in the daily. We can go ahead and remove these. We can remove one of them actually. Okay, one is good. Okay, so as you can see, actually, let's just remove it all. we have a potential bull flag right over here, and we can go ahead and draw this as the pole. All right, and the measured move for this, okay, so the bull flag is this, guys, right over here. You can see your pole, right, and your flag. All right, so your pole, again, I'll draw it, your pole and your flag. If we can go ahead and hide everything, you can do this. Right, you can see it, right? There you go. Perfect. Wow, we should do this more often. Okay, cool. This object tree is going to be really, really useful, I think, moving forward. Okay, so that's a bull flag, and we can simply go ahead and get a measured move. Not that. Move this too, actually, while we're at it. Measured move now, finally. Let's say we break out somewhere around here. What's that pointing to? Ooh, 14,500. Hey, isn't that like a monthly level? I think that's a key monthly level, guys. This is going to all line up. 14,500, right? Let's go ahead and mark out our horizontals quickly to see. Is it this one? 14,100 is a major monthly level. And the next major monthly level is, what's this one? 10,700. All right, cool. So what is that? Is Bitcoin actually rallying right now? Let's go on to the lower time frames. Okay, not really, but hey, it's looking good. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We talked about the daily bull flag too. You guys have the measured move, but if you have to just go level by level, right? The next major level, if you want to break, looking for a daily major level candle close, key level would be around 10,400, right? Around 10,400 is very, very key. I know everybody's looking at it. At least we're looking to be safe. You can wait for 10,000, to be exact, 10,374. However, if you want to get a little bit aggressive, you can see I have my alert over there as well at that orange dotted line. I'm gonna go ahead and hide it right over there. These candle closes over here. If you close above 10,000, that's the next level you could be looking for. Other than that, right over here too, at around 9,800, 9,700 is a key level. So a lot of resistance over here, but as we start taking out one after the other, this is what's going to happen. We're going to have new longs coming in. We're having shorts closing their position. Whoever took a short over here and is still holding, or whoever took a short over here and is still holding, or whoever took a short here, as well as somewhere around here, and they are holding on to the shorts, just looking to clear them out. If we break these levels, it's going to cause a cascading of effects. Why? Because those shorts are going to turn into buyers, right? When they're closing out the shorts, what are they doing? Okay, remember, they sold into the market. Okay, they borrowed BTC and sold into the market to short sell. Okay, but that BTC is not theirs. So to close out their short position, what are they doing? They have to buy it back from the market, and, well, return it to the people they borrowed from, right? The exchange, essentially. And because of which they become buyers. So the short positions that were gathering for the big move towards the downside, and everybody is looking for that big move towards the downside, right? Majority of the market is actually looking for that. So if we do see a break towards the upside, we are going to have all of those people who are actually positioned for the downside having been forced to close out their positions and then turn into buyers, hence adding fire to the move to the upside, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Bitcoin closing the week now, closing strong around 9,418. Well, we haven't really closed the week, right? We're closing out on Friday, but still a good look, still a very, very good look. I'm surprised that people are surprised that we actually had this move, because I think everybody was being a little bit more premature. Now here's the thing, I'm not saying that we're going to break to the upside over here. I'm saying, hey, let's be patient, let's wait. If you are in a good position, you can hold on to your position and be in position for the break towards the upside, right? But by the nature of it, you're also going to be risking holding into resistance and getting dumped on, but you have to value or weigh the risk to reward over here. Are you willing to give up some profits towards the downside, right? For the big move towards the upside. But you have to believe in the fact that, hey, if we do start breaking these resistance lines over here, we're going to have a cascading effect towards the upside. And I do think that we could make our way at least to around 11,800-ish. We'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. Don't want to get into that just yet. We do have resistance to clear, right, to the upside. So again, it's always a if this and then that. We could come down to the bottom of the triangle over here around 9,000. You know what? I should talk about that before we end out the video. If we turn on the mango ribbon over here, you can see that we do have the Tenkin coming in at around 9,034-ish. It's kind of flatlining over here, right? So let's say this takes a couple of days to play out. It will line up with the Tenkin coming in and meeting with the end of this triangle, the bottom rather of this triangle at around 9,050-ish. And I wouldn't be too surprised if we do come down and test it one more time along with the 21 EMA, because right over here, right, when you see the 10 SMA and the 21 EMA crossing like that, you tend to kind of see a test. Again though, this time it's a little bit more difficult because we do have the monthly level over there. It's the first retest of the 4-hour 10 SMA. We also have levels on the 2-day time frame. I do believe the 2-day 10 SMA is coming in 9,250. Yep, 2-day. The 2-day 10 SMA to me is more important than even the daily levels at this point. You guys know I'm playing off the 2-day time frame, so I'm going to be putting more importance on that. So we may come down over here. We may come down, and that will line up with the fact that, hey, we are this 21 EMA is no longer serving as a guide for a trending move, but more so for a consolidation move, and then we are just waiting for the market to pick a direction. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I mean by that. If not, leave a comment down below and I'll try and explain in more detail in tomorrow's video. Okay, so essentially if we do come down over here and even close underneath the 21 EMA and then lose this horizontal, by that logic also losing the Tenkin that's going to line up with that, it means that we'll be closing daily candles underneath not only the 9,050 region but also outside of this triangle, outside of this trend line, rising trend line. Then I'll be looking for a move at least down to the 200 moving average around 8,000. If we lose this, I'll be looking for a move all the way down to around 6,000 ish level, right? Probably 6,600 ish at this point. So yeah, that's the downside targets if we actually start coming down. So again, I don't want everyone to get too bullish, not just yet. At least we are consolidating still, we are against some resistance, but hey, we do have monthly support underneath us, but the month is yet to close. With that, I'm going to be closing out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Throw it a like, throw it a subscribe. I hope I did not forget anything. If I did, hey, I'll cover it in tomorrow's video. See you tomorrow.